If you have a PDF file on your desktop or another location on your Mac, and you would like to open that PDF in preview, all you have to do is go to the PDF and open it. So I have a folder, and I'm going to open up document 1, which I can tell by the kind is a PDF. When I open this PDF, it will automatically open in preview for me. If you have a PDF that, let's say, you have in Google Drive, so I'm going to close this document, and I'm going to go to Google Drive. I've already done a search in my drive for a PDF, and if this is the PDF I would like to use, I can double click the PDF, and you'll notice at the top in the middle, the first option I have is to open with preview. There are several other options here just in case you have the ability or desire to open it in another place, but preview is available. So I could open this with preview. I could also choose to download this PDF to a file location on my Mac. Once I did that, I could then open it from that file location just as I did with the first one. So if you have PDFs on Google Drive and you would like to get them to preview on your Mac, this is the most efficient way for you to do that. If you have the PDF and you do your secondary click or your right click, you'll notice right here I can also do open with and preview shows up. So either one of those ways coming out of Google Drive will give you the ability to have that PDF in preview. So I'm going to work with the PDF document, and we're going to go through the menu bar, which is going to be right along the top. And we are going to start with some of our key pieces that are going to matter when we're talking about using preview, both for the PDF and the image. So the menu options are the exact same for both the PDF document and the image, but some of them are going to be available for one, and some are going to be available for the other. So in the menu bar, whenever we go ahead and look, the first thing to point out is File. And you'll notice in File that you have several options that are very standard to pretty much any document modification that you could do, whether that's in Word, Pages, Google, it doesn't matter. You'll have Open, Open Recent, you will have Save, Duplicate, Rename, and then you have Move to, Export, and you also have a Revert to. So one key to keep in mind with Preview, and we will look at this in a future video, is the way that it saves and why you may want to make a duplicate before you begin to actually modify. So just keep in mind that that's under File. Whenever we move to Edit, you'll see that I have standard editing options in this. The one thing I do want to show you is that you can insert a page into the PDF from a file or a blank page, and we will go through that full process in a future video. Our view options, we can show or hide which types of things that we would like to see in relation to the framing or the outside of the PDF document. So the one option is thumbnails, and if I had multiple pages to the PDF, the thumbnail view would allow me to see all of those documents here. All of those pages within this PDF would be right there. If I go back up to view, I can hide that, and I am back to just the document itself. You'll also notice that I can change the way that it scrolls to a single page or a two page. I can change the zoom, and then I can show the toolbar, I can hide it, and I can customize. With any Apple application that works with a document, whether that is Pages, Keynote, Preview, you can customize your toolbar, and that will allow you to pick the items that you use the most, the tools you use the most, and drag them up to this gray bar that's outlined right here. So let's say that I am someone who uses Preview a lot, and I actually want to use the slideshow option. But a lot of people don't realize that in Preview you can run a slideshow of your PDF and it will scroll through. So for those of you who may do an open house for a program or at your school, you can actually create a PDF or take a PDF you have and allow that to scroll instead of maybe having to take all that and try to recreate it in a slideshow. But if I want to, I would simply grab that icon, drag it up until I see the plus, let go, and now it's there. If it's there and I don't want it, I do the reverse. I grab it, I bring it back, and it will make it disappear. I then click Done, and it will go away. The next one is Go, which we really don't need to use this a whole lot unless you're trying to skip multiple pages in a PDF. The key here under Go is your go to page. So if you would have a 10, 20, even 30 page PDF and you knew exactly which page you wanted, you could quickly go to it right here. Your tools we will look at in a little more depth later, but I just want to point out to you that you do have tool options here that will be the same that you will have in the toolbox. So when our annotation document, or we want to annotate our document here, we can highlight text, we can add things, and these are all pieces that we will also look at in the toolbox. So if you want to, you can use these straight from here, or you can go to the toolbox. The other thing you can do is add a bookmark. Now you notice when I did that, it actually added a bookmark icon to the page, and so what that will do is give me the ability to go to a bookmark if I need to within the document. The point of adding a bookmark would allow me to go to each individual bookmark that I place quickly without having to try to remember and say, I can't remember exactly which page I was on. So if you go to View, in the View options, you have the ability to see your bookmarks. When you click Bookmarks, you'll see that this is on page 1, and this is exactly the page that I need. If you click on it and then you do your secondary click, you can remove the bookmark. So once you're done, you can just go to your hide sidebar and that'll take that bookmarks away. So those are some of your tools. I wanted to point out again, your annotation options are going to be in your toolbox when we take a look at that, but the bookmark is right here. And then finally, if you ever need help in preview and you want to search for something, so for instance, if you heard what I said about the bookmark, but you get into the app and you can't remember, if you just do a search for bookmarks, it will show you where those are, and it will also give you information on how to do that. So this one is your menu item, and then this one is the actual help topic that will show you how. So that is our menu bar in preview. And the next videos we are going to look at actually using the toolbar and editing the PDF to create the document that you would like to use.